Bucks are looking to take one in the interconference game at the BMO Harris Bradley Center. Today's game marks the continuation of the Clippers' road schedule.
And they also come into this game looking for their second win in as many days. So last night was a very successful one for this group.
They may be a little worn down having to go out there for the second time in 24 hours, but, you know, that win last night might give them a boost of energy and have them feeling pretty good.
Now a chance, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. The starting five on the floor. Taking a look at Los Angeles. Chris Paul and J.J. Redick are the guards. Inside, it's Griffin and Jordan, and it's Pierce in the 3 spot.
And you see the way Blake Griffin plays. He is a force. Very hard to contain him when he gets in close just due to his strength and activity.
And it's the Clippers with the ball. Jordan the screen. Right side Pierce. Wide open look. And a great assist. By Paul as that one goes in. Pierce has got his first points of the night.
A lot of space right there to get that shot off.
Not a very good job of the defender getting over the top of that screen in that particular play. What a smart pass by Carter Williams right there.
Paul again. It's Carter Williams. Paul goes in, and Redick kicks to Griffin. Kicks it out to Paul. Just 4 to shoot. And the shot is good.
And really, how about the quick release on that triple there, because he's given up a lot of height in that matchup.
Right on target you are, Greg. I mean, the quick release is what made the difference there. Any hesitation, and that shot is being blocked.
Monroe dishes to Antetokounmpo. Paul with the ball. He's been playing a big part of their offensive scheme, averaging around 15.5 points a game. The offensive rebound.
And really, despite that miss, they've had a solid start offensively.
Well, I think this is the start they wanted. Come out and put some points up early. 3 of 4 so far.
The Clippers have gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. It's Redick on the wing. Kicks to Griffin. Puts up the baby hook. Antetokounmpo pulls it in. For the Los Angeles Clippers, they come in off a good outing against the Grizzlies in Memphis. Here's Carter Williams. He's averaging just around 8.5 points a game. And Monroe kicks to Carter Williams. The kick out to Antetokounmpo. Monroe with a screen on Griffin. Parker right side. The second chance effort. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there. And Jabari Parker, as a rookie, drafted number 2 overall behind Andrew Wiggins. Clark, there was much debate about which of these players, which of these prospects would be better NBA players. What do you think?
Well, I think both showed they're very capable of being stars in the league. Parker got off to a great start, averaging 30 minutes a game until, unfortunately, he had the ACL injury. And Wiggins, conversely, went on to have a big-time season, winning Rookie of the Year.
Now here's Reddick. No scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. That's good.
Wow, got that one off right in the face of the big fella. Nice quick fire release.
Yeah, and the mid-range shot really the only option in that situation. Sometimes when you're facing a bigger guy, you can't get it all the way to the rim.
And the dunk by Parker.
Tell you what, he's not an easy guy to stop when he's got his sight on the rim.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher.
Did he just go chop there with that one hand tomahawk slam?
And here's the fast break. Parker sets the screen for Middleton. Parker passes to Carter Williams. Back to Parker. Middleton left side. The Bucks need to get a shot off here. Here's Monroe. Jordan with some nice D.
And when you compare Wiggins and Parker, really two different types of players. I mean, Wiggins has that unmatchable athleticism. Parker beats you with an incredible skill and passion. Also, tremendous maturity for such a young player.
Jordan kicks to Paul. Picked by Griffin. To the inside. The kick out to Pierce. That drops. And it comes off an assist from Griffin.
Both teams trading punches back and forth. This thing's like a heavyweight fight.
The momentum swing, really impossible to keep track of. The energy in the building just keeps going back and forth, ebbing and flowing. I'm loving it.
Feeds to Middleton. Monroe right side. From 13. And misses it off the right side of the rim.
And, you know, going back to Parker versus Wiggins, guys, I mean, that debate could last a long time. Both guys have the look of perennial all-stars. It could be the number of championship rings that ultimately separates them.
Now here's Griffin. Scoring-wise, he's definitely making his mark. Right now, he's averaging about 19 points a game.
And the fadeaway was the only option he had on that one. Defender there all over.
Now here's Antetokounmpo following the miss by Griffin. Here's Monroe. And he throws it down hard with one hand. Several lead changes going on here in the early portion of this game.
Yeah, but neither team really able to jump ahead.
Yeah, it reminds me of that cameo song, Back and Forth.
So timeout called here, the first for Los Angeles. One thing about Greg Monroe, he is a highly skilled big.
He really is. I love the fact that he can do so much. He can post you up, he can pop out and knock down the 15-footer. He's an outstanding passer. And at his size, those are skills that have served him and his teams well.
For the Clippers, Smith comes in for Pierce. And it's Crawford in for J.J. Redick. Los Angeles has gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter.
And getting back to Greg Monroe, guys, he made some subtle strides last season. Best rebounding average of his career, up to 75% on his free throws. And how about this little nugget? Not one three-point attempt last season. That tells you he's starting to mature.
Bucks have gone 5 of 9 from the field here in the first. Pass to Parker. And lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot 2. It's going to be on Blake Griffin. Well, for Jabari Parker in his rookie year, not the kind of NBA career start that he wanted. Played great. Was probably the rookie of the year up until the time he was injured, blowing the knee and cutting his season short.
A great call. He definitely would have had a great chance. Really just made a transition seamlessly. Very efficient as a rookie before that injury, but which was a really tough thing to watch for anyone as he was showing so much promise early on in his career.
Here's Jordan. No stopping him there. Jams it in as he's fouled. Chance now for a three-point play. It's going to be on Michael Carter-Williams. A platoon swap here for Milwaukee. And the free throw, no good.
And for Parker, he could have been in the Rookie of the Year running with this play, scoring just over 12 points a game and shooting almost 50% before the injury ended his season.
And even in the short glimpses of last season, you could see that Parker was the real deal. I mean, he had no problem finding ways to score. And even with his injury setback, he should be a great player for years to come.
The Bucks train. And Bayless kicks to Henson. And he banks in the layup. Guys, 7 times the lead has changed hands here now.
And we still aren't halfway through this contest yet.
Yeah, and that number should easily top double figures before it's over.
Now here's Crawford. No scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change.
He always knows where his teammate's going to be, and Kevin, that will let him put the ball where he wants it, right waiting for him.
For Los Angeles, they have started out 0 of 1 from the line, missing their only other attempt earlier. Bayless dishes to Henson. Inside runner. Rebound by the Clippers. Jordan's got his 4th rebound in this one. Paul passes to Jordan. Now here's Griffin. Guarded closely. Smith kicks to Griffin. And that's a foul. Called on Miles Plumlee. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game.
Well, he's got to watch himself now. I mean, that's 2 fouls already, and he can't afford another one.
Now here's Paul. He's got 7. Just 5 to shoot. It's Crawford with the drive. And Henson sends it back. Whoops, there's the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over. Here is Bayless. And it's Henson atop the key. Crawford against Ismail. And Henson kicks to Copa. 4 on the shot clock. Bayless dishes to Henson. Hits some rim on the way in, and the bucket's good. And the Bucks lead by 1. Well, guys, this first half has been about as tightly contested as you could hope for.
Well, neck and neck. How about that? I mean, ferociously competitive. I mean, tight as me in an airplane bathroom.
That's not the visual I was looking for right now, but there have been a lot of lead changes. Goodness.
Yes, fans, Clark, and the one team they view as floppers is the Clippers. I don't like that word, but it just kind of came out. Whether that is fair or not is up for debate, but it is certainly, I think, the perception.
And I think there's some truth to that perception. I mean, multiple players have received fines for flopping on their roster. I mean, you can't run away from that, and the fans remember it,
Oh,
too.
they do, yes, sir. Now here's Paul. 7 points in the game. Crawford left side. Lots of room. Crawford missing again.
When he's wide open like that, he'll rarely miss those.
The big dunk at the end of the break.
That's a quick bucket there. Solid in transition.
Well, you know, he loves the chance to get out and run, and we could see right there why he does.
Ball passes to Smith. Jordan the screen. Crawford outside. That drops. And it comes off an assist from Griffin. Crawford's got himself on the board with 3 there. And Bayless kicks to Plumlee. Passes it to Henson. The feed to Copeland. The kick out to Mayo. Wide open. Good. Mayo's got the game tied up here for the Bucks. Los Angeles calls timeout. And as the coaches go to the clipboard to outline their strategy during the timeout, the players getting a chance to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's key to staying fresh all the way to the final whistle.
And Kevin, it really is. And every one of these players knows it. They're all making sure to stay hydrated. It's impossible to play your A game if you're not getting enough to drink, especially towards the end of games when the physical toll of a long contest really starts to add up.
Catching up on the changes for Los Angeles. Cole Aldrich. He's checked in for Jordan. And Stevenson comes in for Blake Griffin. And it's Austin Rivers in for Paul. Rivers kicks to Crawford. Aldrich with it. Working on Henson. Nobody near Stevenson. And again, no good by the Clippers. Copeland dishes to Plumlee. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Josh Smith. That is his first foul of the game. We've got 13 seconds left in the first quarter. Bayless the pass to Henson. 4 seconds left. And he can't jam it through.
You rarely see him missing dunks, but the defender was right in his face on that one, and it threw him off just enough.
Tie game in Milwaukee. And the second quarter about to get started. We'll be back in just a moment. And off we go. A close game now starting the second quarter. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen from the Bucks, guys.
Anytime you can get to the rim consistently early in the game, it allows you to get into a good rhythm offensively.
It really does. I mean, it's a lot easier to get buckets inside. That's elementary, and they've done that through one.
Chris Copeland is out there with Plumlee. Then it's Mayo. Then it's Jared Bayless. And it's Henson in at the 5. So that's who Milwaukee starts the second with. And the shot is good. Bayless has got the first basket of the second quarter for Milwaukee.
Just no resistance inside at all. They are feasting. This is a straight buffet.
It is. It's a big one. And load the plate.
Yeah, exactly. It sure is. Plenty of second opportunities. 8 of their last 10 points from the paint, but the defense still continues to back away and not show any aggression.
But they'll get another chance. Redick inside the line. That one's in. His first bucket of the game. He's 1 for 2. Bucks shooting about 59% from the floor offensively. They've been running without a hitch. Henson with the screen. And here's Rivers. Quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. Now Pierce. Just 5 on the clock. Puts one up from 19. No good. In and out. Off the rim.
And Jason Kidd has seen a lot of things in his first few years of coaching. Already changed teams once and had some personnel issues, but you cannot deny that he knows how to get the most out of his team.
In the corner, it's Stevenson. Pierce with another miss.
Boy, just by his body language, Kevin, you can tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Yeah, it seemed like he had great rhythm on that. You can see the disappointment in his face.
Now here's Mayo. And looking at his production, he averages a little more than 7 points a game. 5 on the clock. And Henson kicks to Plumlee. Reddick against Mayo. To the left side wing. Left side Pierce. From 15 feet away. And the Clippers miss again. And with Kidd, the results on the floor, Greg, speak for themselves. He knows what he wants out of his players, Clark, and he keeps them accountable.
And, you know, having that accountability is what made the Bucks so much better last season. Kidd is still a very young head coach. But I tell you what, he's shown me a bright future in that capacity for himself.
Now Stevenson. O.J. Mayo missing on the three. And the wide open shot from Reddick. And the go-ahead bucket, no good. Henson with it, and it's Aldridge picking him up. And Henson kicks to Copa to stop the drought. Henson dishes to Mayo. And J.J. Reddick picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. So, for the Clippers, Griffin's checked in for Aldridge. And Bahamute comes in for Lance Stevenson. And it's Paul in for Rivers. Got a piece of it. And stolen by Reddick. LA's gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. Paul kicks to Mbamute. Good, and Paul gets the assist. Paul's got 3 assists now in this one. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for Los Angeles.
Boy, they've really amped up the pressure at the defensive end, guys, and have piled up the steals in the early going.
And it doesn't look like they'll be giving up on any plays tonight either. Their offensive rebounding has also been equally as impressive.
Los Angeles leading by 3. Griffin with it. And it's Henson picking him up. And Bahamute the pass to Pierce. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Pierce.
I tell you what, that's just a major unforced error right there, guys. My goodness.
A platoon swap here for Milwaukee. Middleton with it. He hasn't yet put up any points in this one. The try by Monroe.
And guys, right now, the defense mentally not there. Can't afford too many of those in a close game like this.
Yeah, Jay, you're right. Almost a free run, don't you think? Clark to the hoop for him there.
Momentum can swing on plays like that, Kevin, especially when the finish has that much thunder on it.
And Antetokounmpo slams it in. It has been nip and tuck through the first half.
No kidding. I mean, neither team has been able to hold the lead for any length of time, guys.
So close.
Exactly, guys. The way it's seesawed back and forth, unbelievable.
Los Angeles calls timeout.
And, you know, you hear everybody talking about Giannis's potential. I mean, look at the athleticism coupled with his measurables. I mean, that is just off the chart.
Los Angeles with some changes. DeAndre Jordan's checked in for Mbamute. Johnson comes in for Pierce. And it's Crawford in for J.J. Reddick. For Giannis, it's not just his physique and length. Clark, he moves insanely well for a guy that size.
Yeah, Giannis also might not be done growing, Kevin.
Right.
How scary is that? I mean, you know, he could be a legit 7-foot shooting guard when it's all said and done. That would be something to see.
And there's the call on DeAndre Jordan. That'll be his second foul of the game.
And you can see he just didn't get squared up with his feet.
Greg, those are always tough to judge, but I think the official got that one right.
Now here's Parker. He has 6. Good.
Well, I tell you what, I need to see some more assertiveness out of these defenders. They're not getting the job done.
That's a great point. 10 of the last 12 points they've allowed have come at the rim.
In the corner, it's Crawford. Kicks it out to Paul. Jordan sets the pick for Paul. And the Clippers getting another bucket right there.
He's played an important role in their offense today, guys. Without him, they may not be in the lead.
Usually you talk about how tough a player is, and you're always talking about big guys. But Chris Paul is as tough as they come playing that little point guard position.
Yeah, he's a power pack when you look at him. I mean, he's played through a lot of injuries and still has a big-time impact on the game. Most recently in the playoffs, he played through injury to beat the Spurs.
Timeout called, the Bucks.
And last year, you could see Paul was hobbled in their loss to the Rockets in the second round. Still, most players wouldn't even have made it back out on the floor, much less been as effective as he was during the postseason.
Carter Williams dishes to Parker. Back to Carter Williams. Monroe down low. Guarded by Jordan. Shot from 12. And it's the Clippers with the rebound.
Yeah, you know, that's the thing about Paul. He doesn't need to be blazing fast or quick to beat you. He can play seemingly on one leg and still dismantle a defense.
Crawford kicks to Paul. Back to Crawford. The Clippers rebound. Here's Griffin. And it is flushed down with a nice jam.
And what a gutty play. I mean, muscles his way to the rebound and then just pounds it home for the putback.
Well said, G.A. The battle on the boards, Clark, could go a long way toward deciding this game.
You know, and if that play is any indication, that's a battle they're willing to put every ounce of their energy into winning. Of all the guys you want to leave open out on the perimeter, he is the absolute last guy on the list. Attention to detail. Know your personnel.
Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. Middleton. And a great assist by Carter Williams as that one goes in. Middleton's got his second basket of the night. There's the pass to Griffin. They get it again. Kicks it out to Paul. Here's Jordan. And the powerful one-handed slam.
And the defense out of position on that possession, which allowed for him to get that offensive board.
Well said. Yes, he did. You're right, Greg. That's a tremendous jam on the putback.
What a great nose for the basketball he has, and such a strong finisher as well.
The Los Angeles Clippers coming to this one after the win against Memphis. And it's Paul penetrating. No good. So Milwaukee will take it the other way. Here's Antetokounmpo.
How about that fantastic finish and the aggressive move too, Kevin?
Trying to send a message, Clark, with that slam, I think.
And I'm not sure if it was text or email, but he definitely threw that one down.
Paul kicks to Johnson. The dish to Griffin. The shot from the low post is good. Griffin's got 10 points.
The D cannot forget about him like that. He'll light you up big time.
Carter Williams kicks to Monroe. Marked down low that time, and he got the 3-second call. Los Angeles has gone 1 of 4 from three-point range in the second. Not a whole lot dropping out there for them. Jordan the screen. Johnson with it. He's picked up by Parker. Griffin a screen on Carter Williams. Paul kicks to Griffin. Shot clock at 5. The Clippers need to get off a shot. And Jordan gets it to go.
Boy, just a lovely dish by Griffin.
Carter Williams the pass to Monroe. Over in the corner, out of the Kumbo. Puts up the baby hook. Monroe's shot is good. Monroe's got it all tied up now for the Bucks.
Boy, Doc Rivers keeps on leading his teams to successful seasons. A former coach of the year rarely has a season where his team doesn't meet expectations.
Now here's Griffin. He's got 10. Back to Paul. And the shot falls short this time. Bucks have gone 8 of 12 since the start of the second quarter. That's a really high percentage, hitting around 67%. And there's the call on DeAndre Jordan. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far. And Doc Rivers passed the 700-win mark as a coach last season. He's climbing the ladder in career wins.
Yeah, and you know, I don't know that Doc oftentimes gets enough credit for the type of coach he is. I mean, as a coach, he is well over 500 in terms of his career win percentage. And how about over 500 in playoff games as well?
Clock at 2. Middleton for 3. Milwaukee the rebound.
Even against solid defense, he's still going to try to continue to make that shot.
And I wouldn't bet against him in that situation the next time out.
Now here is Smith. Can't get it to go. Good work defensively by Monroe. Fast break, here they come. Parker's shot is off.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
Carter Williams again, Stevenson. To the left wing. Fires the 3. And that one's good by Wilcox. Wilcox has got the lead up to 3 now for the Clippers.
You can't afford to give him that kind of a look.
Well, you know, he came off a good screen, but still, as a defender, you got to do a better job of fighting over and through that.
Here's Carter Williams. He got it up in time, but it wouldn't fall for him. And we're through. Well, both sides have assessed what they need to do over the break in halftime. We'll see now if one can pull out a way here in the 3rd. You look at Chris Paul. What a contribution.
You just love it when the decision-making is as good as it was there in that first half. Didn't force anything.
Guys, I think here in the second half, though, they may want him to be a little more assertive. Start hunting more for his shot, even the tough one.
We have a close ball game on our hands as we get set for the second half of basketball.
Paul having a good one. He has 11 points and a decent little assist total for him, too.
No doubt they'd like to see that carry over to the rest of the team. Get good assist numbers all the way around.
So for the Clippers right now, inside it's Griffin and Jordan. Chris Paul and J.J. Redick are the guards. And it's Pierce in at the 3, the small forward.
You know what? Tried to step in and cut him off, but just didn't get there quick enough.
Yeah, he was one step late that time, Greg.
On defense, Milwaukee. They trail by 1. 6 on the shot clock. Rebound by Parker.
Oh, tough D on the inside.
It sure was, Greg. No easy access to the basket when that fella's in the middle.
And for all of the improvements he's made to his game, one wonders why Blake Griffin isn't a better shot blocker. I mean, he clearly has the motor and the athleticism, but for some reason over his first 5 seasons, he's averaged only a half a block per game.
Now here's Carter Williams. Clock at 4. For 3, Middleton. And it's Griffin with the rebound. Griffin's got 3 rebounds so far in the game. Griffin sets the screen for Paul. Dishes it to Jordan. And fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot 2. And regarding Griffin's low block shot number, for some guys, they simply lack a certain field, Clark, for blocking shots.
Yeah, you know, there's something about the aptitude for shot blocking that sometimes is understated. Just because you're a high flyer in the front court doesn't mean you're going to block a lot of shots.
That one misses. Andre Jordan has been extremely productive over 7 years. That makes it even more unbelievable that there was some question, Clark, as to his commitment to basketball coming into the league.
Yeah, you know, on talent and athleticism alone, he would have been a top 10 pick for sure, but he slipped to the second round, and he's made good on it, though.
Here's Redick. And a great assist by Paul as that one goes in. Paul's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Here's Carter Williams. Excellent D there from Pierce.
And watching DeAndre Jordan, he's really refined his game over the years without losing the athleticism. He's that rubbery, long-limbed athlete that transcends age. And so far, I've seen 0 drop-off in his leaping ability and quickness, but no question he's improved his skills and IQ.
Now Carter Williams following Chris Paul's 3-point attempt. And that's out of bounds. Milwaukee will retain possession.
Yeah, that's a super defensive play. If that gets through, no doubt they score.
And that's why he sold out for it, because he knew he had to make that play. He wasn't going to let them get the advantage.
Carter Williams dishes to Antetokounmpo. And Middleton kicks to Monroe with the runner. And he gets that one to go off the front iron.
And talking about DeAndre Jordan, he is displaying an energy level that many scouts wondered if he had. Let's face it, he underachieved a bit in his 1 year in college. He knows that. But when it's come time to do it at the highest level, DeAndre has risen to the occasion.
And I love the way he uses his size there to make sure he gets that goal.
Carter Williams with the bucket.
And it's all about the release when you shoot the flow.
And it's Paul penetrating. Redick, a good look. Good, and Paul gets the assist. Redick's got 4 points in the quarter. We've gone about 3.5 minutes into the third now. Monroe down low. He's against Jordan. Here's Carter Williams. Can't get it to go. Excellent D there from Pierce. So for the Bucks, their last game a loss to the Minnesota Timberwolves. Redick for 3. And the shot is good. Redick's got the lead up to 3 now for the Clippers.
What a sweet assist by CP3.
Offensive rebound for Los Angeles. They've gone 3 of 6 in the third quarter. 50% from the field. To the middle. And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot two. It's going to be on Michael Carter-Williams.
Check out the game for Blake Griffin. He's got 10 points and 3 assists. I'll tell you what, he's made his mark on this game in so many ways, guys.
And he would have stood out just on the strength of the defense. But how about offensively? He's been clicking there as well.
Good on the second free throw. Bucks trail by 4. Here's Carter-Williams. He feeds it to Monroe. Up top, Carter-Williams. Defended by Paul. Another miss by Middleton.
It's been a real difficult game for him offensively, and it's costly.
Pass to Redick. He dishes it to Griffin. He kicks to Jordan. Here's the pass to Paul. 4 on the clock. Shoots. Here's Jordan. It's 1 on the clock. Boom, he jams it straight down.
Maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that.
And we know he's capable of those memorable dunks.
Yeah, and when he's got a lead like that, why not take a few chances? A lot more engaging and entertaining than just doing the old ho-hum one-hander. That's the kind of D that you're not going to find success with, guys. They've got to get a hand in the face.
Paul kicks to Pierce. They set the pick. Griffin against Antetokounmpo. And then Griffin with the dunk.
Taking it to the rack with power right there.
And hammering down with the two-handed slam.
Just piling on the lead with the dunk like that.
Now here's Paul. 11 points in the game. Kicks it to Pierce. Picked by Griffin. Here's Redick. No good. And Milwaukee will come the other way. And now in transition is Parker. Here we go. And there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line. Chris Paul picks up that one.
And when it comes to Michael Carter-Williams, guys, I feel like people either love him or they don't buy him at all. I mean, he has the size. He's a good athlete. He plays hard. But he's also had some injuries, and he's been very inconsistent at times.
A platoon swap here for the Clippers. Well, going back to Michael Carter-Williams, he is a polarizing prospect. For example, Greg, and you played the position, he gives you a lot of assists, but he also averages over 4 turnovers a game. That was just last year.
Yeah, that's true. And he gives you plenty of rebounds and steals as well. But sometimes the shot also, Kevin, not necessarily where you'd like it to be. At times he couldn't throw a rock in the ocean. This guy just really struggled. But the talent is there. It's just going to take some time for him to mature. And the jury's really still out on him.
The lead pass was put in just the right spot. Carter-Williams has got 8 points.
Well, they certainly didn't have much of a problem getting the ball into the post that time.
Yeah, and that's important because this game may ultimately come down to which team controls the paint in crunch time.
On the wing, Jamal Crawford. Here's Smith. No good off the front iron. Bucks trail by 4. Middleton outside. Out left to the wing. Monroe. And he bangs it home with one hand.
Rising high to throw that one down.
Sky high. Fantastic one-hand jam.
Nice way there, guys, to finish up that possession.
Now, here's Stevenson. He's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. Crawford with the ball. Now guarded by Middleton. Here's Smith. And a big bounce off the rim, but it sinks right in. And the Clippers lead by 4. Now a timeout called by Milwaukee.
And guys, Josh Smith, an interesting blend of talents. A good defender, a great finisher around the rim. Also an underrated passer at times for a big man.
Josh Smith, kind of a tweener. He spent some time at power forward. Clark, he spent some time at small forward. He's handled the ball. He's kind of all over the place.
Yeah, he is, but I think he's best, Kevin, working inside. He's gotten stronger. He's worked on his post game, and I think as time has passed, he's settled in as a full-time power forward. At least that's where he should settle into.
And some changes here for the Bucks. Here is Bayless. Feeds to Henson. Here is Bayless, guarded by Crawford. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there.
For Bayless, it was his 16th in 7 years last season. A good utility combo guard to have. He can score, he can make plays for others. He's really defined his role in this league.
Both free throws good from Bayless. Talking about Jared Bayless, some thought he would be a star when he first entered the NBA, and he certainly had his moments, Greg, but inconsistency and turnovers have kept the lid on his progress.
Yeah, well, where I like Bayless is in spot plays. You need a lift, you need a spark offensively. You go see Jared.
Bucks trail by 4. Pass to Plumlee. Henson with the screen. Here's Copeland. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
Definitely saved the layup with that foul, and he'll make him earn them from the line, and that's what you want to see.
And the second free throw, good. Now here's Stevenson. Looking for his first basket still in this one. Smith outside. Shoots from 14. And no good. Trying to use the glass.
If he can improve on what's been a shaky day for him thus far, they could stretch this lead out.
Mayo dishing to Henson. Back to Mayo. And Aldridge sends it back. Clippers leading by 3. Crawford outside. And stolen by Mayo. .152 left here in the third quarter. Pass to Henson. Takes it up with both hands and rips it down.
How about that fantastic finish and the aggressive move too, Kevin?
Trying to send a message, Clark, with that slam, I think.
And I'm not sure if it was text or email, but he definitely threw that one down.
Now here's Crawford. He averages more than 12 points a game. That's some dependable production. And he gets the bucket. Crawford's got 5 points so far.
They haven't been as aggressive from outside as they were in the first half. They're playing smart with the lead. I like that. They're being very selective and deliberate in their offense. And that's a good strategy when you're on top.
And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact, and he'll shoot 2.
Yeah, the defender all over him.
Greg, he got him good there. I mean, that's why the shot was so far off.
The Bucks have gone 9 of 10 from the line, so making the most of their chances.
And as a team, they're down around 72% for the season.
Guys, their free throw shooting has slipped a bit since last year, but not really to the point where they should be overly concerned about it.
And Baamute's checked in for Los Angeles. Good ball movement here by the Clippers. Lock at 6. That's a 2 from Smith. Out of bounds. Milwaukee takes possession. For Milwaukee, they've gone 8 of 14 on their shot attempts here in the third. Some pretty nice work. Bayless, the pass to Plumlee for the lead, and it's good on the way in. And the Bucks lead by 1. And not even 3/4 out of the way. So many lead changes.
One heck of a game. I mean, guys, this has been outstanding in terms of the effort that both sides have been able to put on.
Looking over there at Greg, he's enjoying every second of it.
Yeah.
Listen, the fans, guys, are getting their money's worth. Heck, I should have paid to watch this one. It's been a nail biter.
Plumlee with the rebound. It could go. And no good trying to get that one. We're at the end of the third, and we've still got a close one. Bucks lead by 1. And we'll get going after this from the BMO Harris Bradley Center. Thanks for joining us again as we get set for the fourth quarter. A terrific game so far. Los Angeles has gone 6 of 14 with the 3 ball tonight, just a little over 40%. Jarrett Bayless is out there with Mayo. Then it's Chris Copeland. Then it's Miles Plumlee. And it's Henson in at the 5 spot. That's the group for Milwaukee right now. 5 to shoot. Redick inside the line. Kept alive. Jordan. And the foul on John Henson. It's Redick on the wing, guarded by Mayo. Ball outside. The feed to Griffin. 6 to shoot. Here's Paul. And all around the rim that time before dropping in. Paul's got the fourth quarter going with the first basket of the period here for the Clippers. And Bayless kicks to Plumlee. To the paint. Knocked loose. Paul with the steal. Lets the 3 fly. Here's Jordan. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2.
A good night for Jordan. 11 rebounds and 9 points.
He misses the free throw.
You know, a career high for DeAndre Jordan in free throw attempts a game, almost 6 a game. And a lot of those actually came from the Hacker-Jordan tactic.
As you said, Greg, Hackett-Jordan was in full effect last year. Not a great thing to watch, obviously, but a viable strategy given his career free throw percentage.
And what's funny about the Hacker-Jordan is that it usually works in his favor. Historically, when Jordan shoots over 10 free throws a game, his team almost always wins.
Puts it up from 15.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
Paul outside. There's the pass to Jordan. Left side, Griffin. The fadeaway. And that's good off the glass that time. And the Clippers lead by 1. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for the Clippers.
Contested shots and block shots. They're bread and butter defensively. They're giving up no easy looks.
And also, their second chance points have been a story all night as well. But that's just pure effort and hustle.
Boy, did they ever make a mess out of that one. A terrible turnover.
A platoon swap here for the Clippers. Stevenson outside. The dish to Smith. On the wing, Johnson. From downtown. Yes, and it's Smith with the assist that time. Now it's a 4-point Clipper lead. Here's Bayless. Rebound by Aldridge.
Well, he gets it in close, but you have to credit that stifling defense for forcing the miss.
Exactly, Greg. I mean, defense like that really increases the degree of difficulty on that shot by a large amount.
Here's the break. Rips down the breakaway slam.
Just a great battle these two teams are waging here today.
Boy, it sure is, and I'm getting the sense that this game could end up being decided by just 1 or 2 plays down the stretch.
Now, here's Stevenson. They set the pick. Back to Crawford. The 3. Rebound, Milwaukee. And here is Mayo. This is the Plumlee. They double him with Stevenson. And taken away by Johnson. On the wing, Stevenson. And again, it's the Clippers missing.
Well, I think he kind of alligator armed that one. Short stroked it. After doing a nice job to get open, he didn't finish the shot.
And it doesn't really matter who starts the break with how he runs the floor. He seems to always be the one who finishes it.
Yeah, he is so fun to watch in how he attacks the rim at full speed like that, man. It's something to behold the way that guy gets to the rim.
And the Clippers call time here. When you take a look at John Henson, you see one thing, length.
Yeah, a lot of it, too. I mean, he measures 6'9" with a 7'5" wingspan at the 2012 NBA Combine. His standing reach is actually 3.5 inches greater than that of Anthony Davis. Wow.
Right. Let's catch up with Doris from the sideline.
During that break, Coach Rivers had some words for his team. It's been a hard-fought game, and he just wanted to give his guys a chance to catch their breath, saying, listen, we're right there. Let's make a push right here, put some pressure on them. Let's come out swinging. Kevin?
And talking about Henson, obviously the great length helps him as a shot blocker. The young center is also very quick off his feet. He's averaged around 2.5 blocks a game over the past 2 seasons. He's also been contributing some as a rebounder, though really needs to add some weight to kind of take it to that next step.
Getting back to Henson, last year was an odd one for him. I mean, he was starting. Then in February, he was benched in favor of Zaza Pachulia. That might be a hint to Henson that he needs to put a little more work into his game to maintain a place in the rotation.
And that's 10 straight points in the paint. The defense, nowhere to be found.
I think they've really got to start committing more bodies down low and really kind of close that area off defensively.
Smith with a screen on Middleton. And it's Smith. Time running low, guys, and somebody has got to win this one.
This game, as close as it's been, you really hate to see it come to an end.
I agree.
Yeah, well, who knows? We might need overtime in this one. It's been that kind of a game.
Carter Williams dishes to Monroe. And it's good. And the Bucks lead by 1.
I don't know what's happening defensively, but they're not putting up any resistance.
I tell you what, it reminded me of one of my college coaches who used to say, that ain't going to get it done. That's 5 straight baskets in the paint now.
On the clock. Smith. The shot misses. Now the Bucks take it the other way. Carter Williams, the pass to Parker. He feeds it to Antetokounmpo. Middleton outside. Monroe left side. And off the front iron, and in it goes. Monroe's got the lead up to 3 now to the Bucks. Stevenson outside. Smith outside. Takes a three. The rebound by Middleton. Bucks leading by 3. Guys, this offense very effective.
Point right at him.
And guys, the defense has been no match. They've just picked them apart.
Now here is Monroe. Doubled by Smith. And it's Middleton penetrating. And fouled as he went up to the dunk. Good aggressive move, and he'll shoot 2. It's going to be Lance Stevenson.
And boy, how good was Chris Middleton last season? I mean, always a deep shooter who could stretch the floor. He hits the weight room in the offseason and became a much stronger defender. Now, he's one of the more promising 3-and-D guys in the league.
And Los Angeles with some changes. Cole Aldrich, he's checked in for Johnson. Crawford comes in for Wilcox. And it's Austin Rivers in for Lance Stevenson. So he hits 1 of 2 from the stripe. And for Chris Middleton last season, he went up in points, assists, rebounds, but went down in turnovers.
Boy, what an improvement for this young man. A late bloomer. I liked him when he was at Texas A&M, still growing into his body, playing with great confidence, and he can spray that thing from 3. I like his promise.
Los Angeles calls timeout. We talk about players who don't get a lot of recognition that probably deserve some. For me, Chris Middleton, Clark.
He's at the top of the list in that regard for me too, Kevin. I mean, really a revelation for the Bucks the last couple of years. He's a really good all-around forward who can do everything well.
John Henson's checked in for Parker. Now Carter Williams. He dishes it to Henson. And Jordan sends it back. And they're able to recover. And out of bounds as the Clippers gain possession.
And you know what? His mind's playing tricks on him right now because he's not going to live that one down easily. And Middleton has improved every year as well. Added the three-point shot after the rookie season, which made him very tough to deal with offensively.
Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here.
And for Middleton, adding that three-point shot was huge. I mean, not only can he keep teams honest outside, but he hits over 40% of his shots from beyond the arc. Yeah, I like that they haven't lost their aggressiveness here in the second, despite being down.
That's exactly when you need to be aggressive, Greg. You know that. I mean, another good job, though, of drawing contact and getting to the free throw line.
And here we go. Fast break. Paul's got it. Griffin with it. And it's Henson picking him up. Paul outside. Inside. And DeAndre Jordan throws it down. And that's a double-double for him now. 11 points and 11 rebounds.
He is an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
You know, he picks the simple one-handed stuff to get the 2 points.
Yeah, and in a close game, though, guys, those could be really important points.
Now, here's Redick. Back to Griffin. To take the lead. And he gets it to go. And the Clippers lead by 1. Boy, right down to the wire here, Clark. Still anyone's ball game.
Both teams really invested now. I mean, this is the type of game you love to win, and you'd hate to lose it.
Yeah, and after all the energy both sides have expended, both teams still hungry for the win.
Carter Williams kicks to Henson. Jordan knocks it away.
More good work on the glass there. When it's all said and done, I think rebounding might well tell the story in this one.
And that should tilt things their way, no doubt. They've been winning on the back.
Paul can't get it to go.
He certainly didn't take advantage of the poor defense, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
I tell you what, I think he'd be happy if he can continue to get looks like that.
You look at what Middleton has done so far. 9 points, and he's picked up 6 points from behind the arc.
I love the rhythm his outside stroke has produced today.
Middleton hits them both. Paul with the ball. Pass to Griffin. Kicks it out to Paul. 4 on the shot clock. From the wing. And again, the Clippers good for 2.
Now is not the time to be giving him that kind of shot.
Carter Williams dishes to Henson. Outside for Carter Williams. Knocks it loose. Well, here we go with Griffin. Nobody back there. And Henson sends it back. And so the ball out of bounds. Henson touched it last. There's a minute 40 left in the fourth quarter of this one. Carter Williams against Paul. And right on target with the swish. Paul's got 6 here in this quarter.
I like the way he's not forcing anything, taking advantage of what the defense is giving. He's been a key contributor for them in this quarter.
Now here's Carter Williams. There's the pick. Shot clock at 6. Here's Henson.
Yeah, that's a tough call right there, and really a tough break for the D.
Greg, no problem for me with that call. I mean, he was still sliding right there.
And that hurts as he doesn't get the first one to fall. Trying to focus now on the second. And no good on the second free throw, so he goes 0 for 2 there. Clippers leading by 3. .58 seconds left in the fourth quarter. To the right side. Paul, right side. Lots of room. Good.
Better to be lucky than good. Got that shot to fall.
And so it's Milwaukee with it. And it's Antetokounmpo penetrated. Goes straight through the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul. He'll go to the line. It's going to be on Blake Griffin.
Well, Antetokounmpo on this one. 8 rebounds, and he has 1 steal to his credit as well.
And Clark, he's just done a great job defensively. That 1 steal doesn't tell the whole story.
And the Clippers call time here. They're ahead by 2. 40 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Paul against Carter Williams. Here's Paul. Stolen by Monroe. 3-second difference between shot clock and game.
What a bucket at one of the more crucial moments of the game.
How about the cool, collected way in which he delivered it? Clutch.
Carter Williams against Paul. Ooh, offline.
And they had a foul to give, but you want to use it on the ground.
Yeah, I agree with you there, but at least they did get the clock stopped. That is the one saving grace of that situation. So
he gets them both, and it's a 2-point ball game.
Ice in of age right there. They're one stop away from winning this one.
Timeout called the Bucks. They trailed by 2. Just 2 seconds left in the fourth quarter. The shot by Middleton, wide open. Bullseye! And the Clippers call time here. Guys, what do you think?
They don't have enough time here to catch and shoot. Their only hope is to try to tip it in off the inbound pass. That's always a difficult shot.
And so it's the Bucks who come out on top here. What a show they put on here at home tonight.
Tremendous work all the way down to the wire. You were just wondering what would happen next. Major drama, and we saw a good one.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for tuning in. Now we send you to the award-winning Ernie Johnson, who's standing by in our studio.